In this video, we'll take a look at some of the new editors that are available when you're using a FormView control in a UX component. So you can see we have a simple UX here. It's got a list control which represents the data source for the form view. Here's the form view itself, and then this form view has several editors that are contained inside an editor set over here. So there's the editor set, and then inside this editor set we have a bunch of editors. We have a text box editor, a list editor, a date editor, a date time editor, a time editor, a date time editor, and then we have a numeric keypad and an alphanumeric keypad. All of these editors are available in the defined control section over here for you to put on your UX component easily. So let's go now and take a look at these editors in use. So when we click on the row in the list, the FormView control opens up, and when I tap on name, we get an input control over here with a keypad. So in this case we're showing the compact keypad, which is the keypad that would be used if you were on a phone. And you can see that because it's a phone and there would not be enough space to show a full-size keyboard, we have the keys being doubled up, or in this case tripled up. So if I tap on this key over here and then I slide my mouse to the left or the right, I can choose the actual character that I want to enter. So there would go and enter a B, and there's the backspace. So that would be the alphanumeric keypad over there. I can switch to the numeric keypad, and if I go back to the alpha keypad, there's my capital letters. So then if I tap on date of birth, I get a date picker, and the date picker has two buttons here. It's got a today button which quickly goes to today's date, and a clear date button which clears the date. And both the visibility of these two buttons and also the labels on the buttons can be controlled by settings in the FormView control. Here we have a time picker and with a now button. Here we have a date time picker, again like the date picker. It has a now button which is today's date and time, and then a clear date button over there. City is a list control editor, and then amount is a numeric keypad editor. And we've got here some formatting going on, so we've specified that this editor shows a $sign as a prefix, and it shows 2 decimal places. So that's our numeric keypad over there. So let's go take a look now at how this was all configured. So if we go back now to our FormView control, we can see that for the various fields in our FormView control, we've chosen different editor types. So for the name field, we've chosen inside editor set 1, we've chosen the alphanumeric keypad editor. For the date of birth field, we've chosen the date editor. For the time field, we've chosen the time editor. For the date time field, we've chosen the date time editor. For the city field, we've chosen the list editor, and then for the amount field, we've chosen the keypad, which is in this case the numeric keypad. So let's go now to the name field and look at how this was configured. So when we click on the name field, and if once we've selected the editor, we can then go to the configuration genie, and this allows us to configure the alphanumeric keypad. So we've said that you can enter as many characters as you want, that the display text should be right aligned. We've said that the initial keypad should be the alpha keypad, not the numeric keypad. Basically we don't have scale turned on, which means that if we type more characters than can fit into the visible space in the display area, the text will start scrolling to the left or the right. But if we had chosen scale, then the text would actually start getting smaller and smaller so that it all fitted into the display area. So let's pause now and pick this up in the next video. So we're continuing now looking at the editors that are available for the FormView control. We've specified here that the initial alpha keyboard should be lowercase, that a lowercase and uppercase are allowed, that the space character is allowed. we specified that we'd like to see the insertion point in the display text, and that the initial position of the insertion point should be -1, which means at the end of the text that is displayed. Then we basically said that the keypad should be the compact key, which is the keypad that fits on a phone, but you can also choose full size and then auto, and auto will automatically choose the correct keypad depending on the available space. So let's go take a look at what the full size keyboard looks like, and then we can specify if there are going to be custom keys. So if you for example go there are 2 custom keys, so you can choose the label on the key and then basically what the key values are. So in the case of a phone keypad, you have a single label, and then the actual values can be a comma separated list, and when you tap on the key you get the little pop-up that allows you to select the various options. So I'm going to turn off the custom keys right now, so we're going to see what the full-size keypad looks like. So we'll go ahead now and we'll run the component. We'll tap on a row in the list, and then we'll bring up the editor, and you can see now there's the full-size keypad, and you can see that the insertion point is at the end of the text, ready for the new characters to be entered. So I can go there and enter SMITH and then hit the save button, and you can see now we've basically entered Jane Smith over there, and then we save it back into the list control. So going back to the FormView editor over here, we can see that the date of birth field was configured. We've said that we want to allow the today button and also the clear date button, and here are the labels shown for it. Here's the time field. We've also specified that the now button should be shown. The date time field basically also allows us to configure the buttons. And then we get to the city field, which is the list control. We specified that the data that should be shown in the list is a static list of choices, and there are the choices over there. And then finally we get to the amount field, which is a numeric keypad, and you can see we've configured this to basically allow 2 decimal places, and we've also turned on formatting, and we'll discuss how formatting is displayed in the next video. So we're continuing now discussing how the numeric keypad can format the data. So you can see here we are using the numeric keypad to edit the amount field here, and the value in the keypad display area is displayed with a $sign as the formatting. We also have 2 decimal places, and when we click the save button, the value is shown here in the form control, also using formatting. So let's go back now and take a look at how that was done. So if we go now to the form, we see the amount field here, and this is the display format that is used for displaying the data in the form view itself. So you can see here we've chosen a number format that shows a $sign and 2 decimal places, and we picked that from the format Genie. And then in the keypad configuration settings over here, we've got custom formatting JavaScript, and over here we just write some JavaScript that returns the formatted value of the number. So this is the value is the number that is being edited in the keypad, and then this is what is displayed in the keypad, the formatted value of the number. So again, if we go now and we run the component, we'll see that the number, when it's opened up in the when it's edited in the keypad, is displayed with a with the $sign formatting over there.